What's good, everybody? Today's video is about beat arrangement, so let's get straight to it. First, we have intros. And intros are anywhere between 4 or 8 bars long, but it's usually up to the producer and how he wants to lay out his beat. Next, we have a hook or a chorus. A hook is usually about 8 bars long. Then we have verses. Verses are usually 12 or 16 bars long. But like I said, it's usually up to the producer or the artist. Then we have what's called a pre-hook or a pre-chorus, which isn't always in every beat, but when it is, it's usually about 4 to 8 bars. So now I'm going to pull up a session in FL Studio and arrange a beat using these same concepts. I have the channel rack right here, which when I created the beat, I did it in a 4-bar loop segment. So what I like to do is come up here to the pattern section, click down right here, hit split by channel. Boom, when you hit split by channel, bam, you have all your tracks singled out and split right here. So we're gonna start with the chords and drag it over. And like I said, I created the pattern in a 4-bar loop segment. So when you slide it in, bam, it's already 4 bars. So what I want you to keep in mind though is they have a regular time and then they have halftime. They have halftime and they have double time. So this beat is in halftime, which means anything under, I say about 115 BPM. So when it's under like 115 BPM, just this one segment right here will equate to 4 bars. But anything over 115, you would need an 8-bar segment to equal 8 bars because it is in double time. You know what I'm saying? So this is double time, and this is half time. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, I always like to start with the chords on the intro. I think on this one I'm gonna do an 8-bar intro. So I'll start that right there. Then I always like to have a build up before we get to the hook, which is gonna also be 8 bars. Like I explained, all hooks are usually 8 bars. So I'm gonna bring in the pads as well, and let's just get a listen. Oh, y'all always want to go to song, so it plays right here and doesn't play off of the channel rack. That's the 4th bar. You usually want something to come in right there. You always want to change up. Usually a good trick is every 4 bars. If it's not in a hook, you want some kind of change up to come or some kind of change up to happen. So what I'm going to do is bring in the bass, probably right there. And usually I'll do maybe some kind of perk. Usually I'll bring in some kind of perk. Let's see. So yeah, to me, I'm cool with that intro. You know, like I said, it's a nice little build up. Usually what most people do is have either like a riser or something to let you know that it's about to change. But like I said, it's a nice build up, and there's not a lot of beat. So once the beat drops, you'll know it's in. So what I like to do next is come right here, select this first top one, go down to the bottom one, hit select and click, and it highlights all of these tracks. So now I will just drag it over. Boom, that's your first 4 bars of the hook. And then I hit Command B, double that up, and that's your hook. So you have your intro here, and you have your hook. So let's see how that sounds. Okay, so that sounds kind of cool. I want to see what it would sound like if I put a drop in there in the beginning. So I'm not going to go all the way back, but we'll see how it plays with the drop instead of adding a riser in. Yeah, I like that drop. Let's see if I take the bass out, what it sounds like. Try one more time, see what's up without the bass. And with the bass. Alright, we're gonna keep the bass in. So boom, there you have it. You have the intro, which is you have this as an intro. You have the 8-bar hook. So like I said, it's always numbered. That's a good thing about FL Studio. So you can look at this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to let you know that you have an 8-bar hook. So next thing I like to do, which I know I'm gonna keep for sure, the chords and also the pad and the bass during the entire hook. During the entire verse, sorry. So I'll highlight those last two. So yeah, I'll highlight these last two. Command B, 1, 4, 2, that's 8, 3, that's 12, and just for the sake of normal song format, boom, I do one more, and that's going to be 16. 4 times 4, 16. I left out the bass, so I'm going to bring the bass over as well. So usually we're looking for a change up or still some kind of build up. We don't want to put the whole beat in the verse to start off with, so we usually build it up. So I know for sure that this is some strings that I want to play right before the hook. So I'm going to duplicate that. Then I'm going to drag that over to the last 4 bars right before the hook comes in. And let's see, I want to keep it quiet in the beginning, so I probably have the bongos playing. I'm going to keep this perk in. And let's see, I'll bring this perk over too. So this is what it sounds like. I'm gonna do the drop again in the beat right before it drops. So let's see how it sounds. I didn't like that, so let's take out a few of these. No. Let's see what that sounds like if I cut most of these indents. I kind of like that. keep it like that. Boom, boom, boom. And then let's start this. See, I drop this, you know that's a change up coming. Boom, so now that I see that, I'm usually gonna have this all the way across, at least 3 of them. Let's go 12 bars. So all this is 12 bars. Actually, I'm gonna leave this one out because I'm gonna also use that as a signal that the next beat is about to happen. I mean, the next part of the song is gonna happen. So yeah, you just start bringing in stuff slowly but surely. I'll say, let's bring in the hi-hats on the 9th bar right there. Then let's bring in the kicks back on this one. And boom, we're gonna bring the kicks on that one as well. And then let's bring in the claps on this one. So yeah, the main thing is just about having that change throughout the verse. Let's see how this sounds. It's a nice build up for the beginning. See, it's still building up, more sounds being added. So that's cool. Let's see what happens if I bring these hi-hats in on this last 4 bars. How that sounds. Let's see what these bongos sound like. So boom, there we have it. Like I said, this first half, boom, right here, intro, 8-bar chorus. Then we have 16-bar verse. Bada bing, bada bang. So what I like to do now, once I have that, and that's pretty much how the entire beat's gonna play, what I'll do is just highlight everything. Command B. Boom, and it drops it again. Let's see what happened. Okay, because I have that on. So try it again, highlight everything, Command B, boom, it automatically places it. No. Let's hit delete. So we want to start back at the hook because it's at the end of the verse, so we're just highlighting from the hook to the end of the verse. Command B, boom, then it's already in place. So now we have hook, verse, and then what I'll do now is highlight that hook again. I'll double up on it, drag that towards the end. Boom, so now we have a hook. So since it's going off, I'll double up the hook, make the hook play twice. And then now we want to create a outro. So we'll start with the chords again and pads. And let's go with the bass. And then maybe these strings again. Then come out, we're gonna do an 8-bar outro. So with that, and see how that sounds. Let's go. So there you have it, guys. Like I said, this is how you would arrange a beat, or this is how I arrange my beats. So like I said, we have 8-bar intro, 8-bar hook, 16-bar verse, and so on and so on. Another 8-bar hook, another 16 verse, boom, boom. But the great thing, like I said, about FL Studio, it allows you, when you're in your when you're creating your patterns for your beats, it allows you to do it in a 4-bar or 8-bar segment. So like I said, I usually like to do 4 bars, and then it's so easy, you know what I'm saying? 4 bars. You can't go wrong if you do it in 4-bar segments, or even if you do it in an 8-bar segment. I usually like 4-bar segments because, like I said, you can create this build up here in the beginning. So just remember, like I said, in beat arrangement, that anything under 115 BPM is considered halftime, and 4 bars is a normal 4-bar. Anything above 115 BPM, 8 bars is actually 4 bars because it's double time. So yeah, with that being said, appreciate y'all watching the video, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. It's your boy On One Made It. I'm out. Peace.